be feeling slightly better than I was yesterday, but today my left hand was giving me grief. It didn't feel nice. I couldn't type fast. It was, but it was good enough for what I was doing. I think you start, once you think that you've found out that something is kind of progressing your feeling or not, but it makes you feel better in the context of the illness. And then I think I talked about it on the last video, but then if something bad happens, then you feel quite horrible. And now this new assignment that I was talking about. So basically the assignment has moved forward, and we were offered considerably more, we negotiated about the sum of money, and we got it increased, because I thought that it would go so that they first throw a low ball, and then I say, no, I don't like that, and then I revert back to a slightly smaller amount that I originally said, and then we'll go back and forth. All the haggling shows that there are. But no, my first offer, it got rejected, and they gave a tremendously low number, and I right off said that I'm not going with that money. But I'll ask the other guy, because he's not on it. My wife is shouting at me behind the window, or waving at me. So I said that I'll ask about this other guy, because he's not on assignment at the moment, whether he would like to participate or not. And his immediate response was that no, I'm not interested. That it would send a wrong signal to the market, because the price was so low. So then I told this, sorry, we can't move with this price. That it's too low for our company. And then I got a call back saying that, could you put together some kind of a discount? Or I said that I would be willing to do a discount based on the longevity of the project. And I did something like 0 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 24. So I did it kind of in chunks of first half a year, half a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And the discount percent went, I think it was 2% per step or something like that. And I was kind of mentally thinking they'll go for the 2 year thing, because they get a bit more discount. But no, they gave me a call back and said that, we would like to make an agreement with you. We might like to make a 12-month contract with you. And so the price is very good. We'll always need to put into context that the end customer, they're known for not paying so well. So for that particular customer, it's a very good price. And then now we need to do the security clearance for both me and this other guy. And then the end customer, they want to do an interview with us, just to see if we're halfway decent people. I don't know if they could actually interview us on our competences, because there's fairly limited amount of people who know anything about the particular product, especially when you go into technicalities. So yeah, but now I'm sweating bullets, because there is the risk that if I say no to the other customer, the current customer, then they'll get annoyed and behave less than pleasant towards us. So we're hoping that we could, what do you call it, evolve this in such a way that we don't damage our existing customer relations. So that's something I've been having, well, not nightmares, but spending night hours thinking about this. How do I get by this? And what is the intelligent way of doing this? This here is our other dog. It's a bit, how do I say, too timid for my taste. It's very, how do I say? And what do you call it? It's a bit too gentle for my taste. And now the new dog and him, they're constantly fighting.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy?
It's again quite a nice day out here. Just wanted to briefly mention that the hand numbness, it isn't so pronounced as yesterday, but it's still there, which is fairly unpleasant. Here comes the sun. Can't see anything. And I have a saying called, I don't know what the term is in English, but in Finnish we say tappakonsultti, which means that you go on a UI and you click different buttons and that's your expertise. That you know how to configure stuff using some graphical tool, and it's maybe used in a ridiculing manner about these tappakonsultti. Well, this week I have had my fair share of doing this exact thing. It's brain numbing. If the disease brings on numbness in limbs and stuff like that, then this work assignment, it brings on numbness of the brain. But hey, it's work, and I'm grateful that I have work. I came out to the balcony to enjoy my cup of green tea. had a vegetarian korma dish today, and as I think I mentioned it already, but picking a vegetarian dish, it's nowadays, it's the norm. I'll eat some fish today. I made a bouillabaisse 2 days ago, and I think there's 2 liters of it left. Better get in, continue working. The dentist said that if this tooth falls in anymore, then they're going to pull it out and even the bottom teeth out. Because it's clearly, it's bending inwards, which is not nice.
Your baby boy would save our sons and daughters. Did you know?
I noticed that this disease is getting to me. My fuse is a lot shorter, and it's never been tremendously long, but now it's shorter. And one thing that I think that maybe it's me not communicating enough, but what gets to me is that when people, because it's an invisible disease, it's probably me not communicating it, but that there's obviously there's a lot of people who don't know anything about this. For example, at work, but I can do my job. But then certain things at home, for example, very quick movements, that's something that I've pretty much lost completely. So, for example, the situation today was that the dog had something in its mouth. It was across the room, but I didn't feel comfortable getting up, because when I try and make fast moves, most likely I'm very clumsy when I do it, and I feel like I'll fall over, and it's a horrible feeling that comes out of it. But anyway, then when I then noted this, that Rudy, the new dog, has something in its mouth, then I got a reply that why can't you do anything? And then I was shocked. I said that, yeah, could have held back a little bit. That's what it is. Yeah, that's one sentence, by the way, that I haven't mentioned at all. I've been talking about running and being clumsy or stuff like that, but if I need to, make a quick dash or move suddenly on my feet, it's not possible to do. Finland won Sweden today, and what's it? World Cup ice hockey tournament. That's the pre-games. But anyway, victory is a victory. It wasn't the prettiest of games, but still, it's the best players of Finland, the best players of Sweden that were playing. So, yeah. I was actually thinking of going there, but then I think that, yeah, that's one thing. Hiring people and going into this salary negotiation. What do you call it? We have different expectations. And, well, it's not people, it's some, or there's opinions about what, but it takes a toll on me. Yeah. I think today has been a good day, physically, but emotionally it has been a bad day, because I've been at Tappakonsultti, which is this, just doing, brain numbing activities at work, and then having disagreements in the family.
This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
My task of finding an interesting camera angle has resulted in a unnatural pose. Don't know if I'm happy with this. But anyway, the video is getting long. I just want to note a couple of things. That's the first door we have. He has a tremendous need of barking if somebody comes to the door. But the point was that I'm now thinking, because I've had these Monday drops, and I've been laying off the liquor completely during the week, but during the weekend we've had maybe a beer to half a bottle of wine or something like that. But now I'm thinking that none of that. And let's see if I'll feel better next Monday. But anyway, I'll compile this. And Jesus is King.
Give sight to